So going back to masculine and feminine energy, there's a blurring of not even lines, because lines aren't real, but there's a blurring of concepts. There's a blurring of language. And because there's so much power in words, I always say, be careful the words you let loose your lips. There's so much power in words. It can't be by coincidence that the structure of language is under attack. So on a personal level, looking at what in me I define as masculine, and then looking at what in me I define as quote unquote feminine, I am able to categorize and catalog instances and now take a step back to observe them, recognizing that each of those assigned ideas and or ideologies about what either of the aforementioned are came from someone, something at some point. So now, if I'm looking for true observation and a lens that is even partially close to being my own, I have to, and this falls into, go check out episode 3, shadow work. This falls into shadow work, the things that make me, in my mind, the lesser version of self, the things that make me not worthy, the things that I have to keep close to the chest. Once we start, or I start observing that, then I see that a lot of my ideas are fallacious and they are prescribed to me. And then when I look for the moments of affirmation in the past, which came in the form of people, places, and things, I recognize that that's not the teacher I choose in this moment. So, discernment. So yes, I am very curious in this moment in time, no more, no less, just curious, because it's a paradigm shift, as I've been saying, and a lot of people are saying, it's not just me, it's a true paradigm shift. And I'm curious as to see what lies on the other side. Because we're going to get there one way or the other.
I saw a post today, and it said, without blaming your ex, what is one thing that you would have taken back or done differently? And I thought about it. And I said nothing.
Indeed.
Because exactly in this moment, I am who I am. When you said you are now observing yourself in a lens, from a lens, where we are now separating ourselves from persona, we are separating ourselves from the I, the image, and you're really observing, and you start to see where you have the opportunity to exercise the true innate masculine and feminine qualities. Because so much of, if not every part of our ego and persona has been built on the imbalance of those things. So now if you are observing outside of that imbalance, you were able to see the weak foundation that we had. The fact that we lean so much into, for whatever reason, because everybody has their own reasons. And now you start to get a feel for, okay, I can recognize and I can formulate those energies in me, not the fact that I'm sitting here trying to grade everyone else. I'm not looking to figure out who my masculinity is based off of who other people portray
Present
themselves to be.
as, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm literally just sitting here taking it face value at my own experience. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the truth, but it's the experience that I lived. So now there's no judgment, there's no bias, simply just being an observer.
What, if anything, could the layman? I don't want to call y'all laymen because I feel like y'all gonna take offense to that because it's soft.
Been saying it.
Yeah, not layman's, but it's not a bad thing. It's like, it's the same layman's terms, because again, through study, through a lot of self-reflection, self-work, we've altered how we present ourselves via speech. And it's a conscious thing, Y'all saw the viral clips. Don't worry, I'm gonna give y'all some of that magic again. It's very, very curious to me that I could give y'all the juice, right, about tone, resonance, pitch, hand movement, all of that shit, and give y'all the juice on how to make a viral clip. And I promise you, nobody's gonna use this shit and or do it. Because you have to go through so many moments of doubt by yourself, staring at yourself, listening to yourself speak alone to then find your proper pitch, tone, and resonance. I don't know what the point was, because I'm high. But I'm glad I said it. Now, back to what we need to close out with. What, if anything, can we do to get centered? I don't know why I went off on that tangent, but I did.
It was needed.
It was needed. So centered, it's a great term. Something you can put on a snapback, put on a t-shirt. You know what I mean? Everybody, centered. That's great. Sounds good. Wheaties. But reality is there's work to be done. I always say it. So now, we had a nice little conversation, hopefully open up your minds a little bit to the point that you just self-observe, no more, no less. I ain't here to really sway nobody's mind on nothing. I don't give what you do. It's choices at the end of the day. But what, if anything, can we do to create a road map towards centered? And if somebody pulled up on us right now on the corner and was like, yo, how do I get the centered? The same way we hate when niggas be like, all right, so what you gonna do is you gonna take a left right here, you gonna go straight down about 5 blocks. You see the red house, stop at the red house, double back 3 houses, make a left, you gotta go behind their house. There's a side street nobody gonna know about, but you gonna see it because I just told you about it. Go down that side street, make another right, make a left, make a right, and then you'll find centered. Don't nobody want that.
Nobody see it.
Don't nobody want that. Nobody know it's there, but you know now because I told you. Up out of here. So how could we kiss? Keep it simple, stupid. If we want to just start them off. Roadmap. They still got to find their way. It's a journey of life. So obviously, ain't nothing we say gonna get you there. It's not possible. But run it. Somebody pull up on the corner, censored. What would you tell them?
Don't seek to judge. Any encounter you have, conversation, situation, event, don't judge. If you feel yourself in that moment about to judge someone or someone's actions, think first, why is there judgment in me to begin with? Look at why you were triggered to judge. In that observation, you can potentially see areas that you have repressed emotions. You have repressed your feelings, you have repressed your thoughts, your ideas, your creativity, there could be an innumerable amount of things that you are hiding from yourself purposely, consciously, and unconsciously. In those moments, be actionable, be vigilant, and be diligent on how you can bring yourself back to center. If you see yourself leaning towards one area as opposed to being hyper honest or being off balance, something is trying to pull you back to center. Be receptive and listen.
He just gave you the crazy directions, but that's my brother and I love him. So yeah, I'll take it. That's what y'all get. Good luck. No. And I'd be standing next to him with my blunt, and I'd try to,
He'd be shaking his head right there.
Yeah, I'd be shaking my head, yes. And then I try to get y'all to dumb down the user for dummies version. So here we are. You pull up on me on the corner while I'm smoking and ask me, how do I get this censored? Count your breathing. Step 1. That's your first direction. Count your breathing, because y'all don't know how to breathe. Your breath work is your breath's taking you out of pocket all the time. You don't realize it. So the next time you feel anything starting to take over, as he referenced, any emotion before, anything, observe. How do you observe? Breathe. Breathe. So 5 seconds in, and shout out to Complex TV. No, wait. What the fuck did he change his name to on IG?
Ooh.
The homie with the dress. I'm retarded sometimes. I'll get it right. And I'll post your account.
Got the locks?
Yes. He being mad. He being, oh my, I'm dumbing out. I haven't slept 24 hours.
Start with an F?
I don't know. Moving right along, because now I'm in a black hole of despair. Now I'm playing. We're back. Centered. Breathe. 5 in. Hold for 6. Breathe out for 7. And repeat that as many times as necessary. And when one of my live homie jumped in and he censored the group. Step 1 for you, censored. Since we're talking about masculine and feminine, find your why. It always comes back to find your why. What is your purpose? Your specific purpose. You as an individual. I'm not here to define it. Your parents ain't here to define it. You have to define who you are. And the who is irrelevant if you don't have the why. Breathe. Find your why. And most importantly, stay the course.
Be present.
Be present and stay the course. This is your journey to greatness, not mine. I'm on my path. Stay yours. Tap the like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell to ding, do all that good. Or don't. Choices. I'll see you on the next one. Rise of the Lost.
Peace.